welcome to the conclusion of another highly questionable week. What we got today, Bo?
How are we still talking about Peyton Manning?
Really? Still? Vamos, papi.
Would old-timey defenses be able to shut down a Steph Curry like Oscar Robertson says?
Oh, Oscar Robertson sounding a little bit grumpy.
Really? Oscar Robertson sounding grumpy?
My time was the best time. Steph Curry scores 51 last night, 10 of 15 from 3. Here's Oscar Robertson.
When I played years ago, if you shot a shot out that side and hit, the next time I'm going to be up on top of you. I'm going to maybe press you three-quarters, half-court defense, three-quarters defense. But now they don't do that. You know, that's why I said these coaches do not understand the game of basketball, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, if I got a guy who's great shooting a shot outside, hey, man, don't you want to extend your defense out a little bit?
He's a player without precedent, Bomani. The closest thing, even second place when you're talking to this kind of player, Steve Nash, Tracy McGrady. But the range this guy's got can't be stopped any time in basketball history. From 28 feet to 50 feet. He's taken 52 shots this season. He's made 35 of them, which means his shooting percentage between 28 feet and 50 feet is the same as DeAndre Jordan's overall shooting percentage when he's doing nothing but dunking.
I mean, let's be clear. Curry's the best shooter of all time. That's the biggest reason why they can do the things that they do. But I do feel like the Big O is getting treated with the stop being an old man treatment in a way that's a little bit unfair. His point is the defenses need to be extended. So if he can make a shot from the parking lot, you need to be there when he opens his car door. There might be something to that. I don't know, because nobody seems to have an answer for this. Maybe you do need to try to guard him end to end to get the ball out of his hand. But if you do that, the other guys make shots too. I really don't know what the solution is, but I can't blame Oscar Robertson for trying to come up with something.
The solution is you lose.
Listen, I'm also an old guy. I know that what B.O. is talking about. Back in the old days, you know, what we would have done is just put out the cigarette and go back there to the court and go for his ankles. That's what we would have done.
My father just called him B.O., which is totally different than Big O.
Let's be clear, though. The defense the Big O was talking about that they would have played in his day would have involved a lot of forearm shivers to Steph Curry.
B.O.
I mean, you did. You called him B.O. I mean, that's body odor.
B.O.
That's a totally different nickname.
Should Coach K suspend his precious little Grayson Allen for tripping another opponent?
Oh, boy. Duke's back on a roll, by the way. When Emil Jefferson comes back, they're going to be something to be reckoned with. They smoked Florida State last night, but your man Grayson Allen being that guy. What guy? That guy.
Yeah.
With the arrow on him. There it is.
You're up 15, and that's what you do.
3.4 seconds left in the game.
And then goes to help him up, Bomani. Look at this. Goes to help him up. Here, let me help you, after I clearly did that on purpose.
And, of course, he says he did not do it on purpose, and this is the second time that we've seen Grayson Allen do this. Let me tell you something about Krzyzewski. He ain't cutting off his nose to spite his face. That's the ACC's job to decide if they want to suspend him. Krzyzewski's not going to be the one to do it, and if I were in his place, who would I be to question the ACC?
I am not sure that Krzyzewski minds that at all. I think what Krzyzewski minds is knowing that you've gotten caught doing that. My guess is he probably likes everyone behaving that way. He just would prefer that nobody get caught behaving that way.
Yeah, Krzyzewski really minded that. They wouldn't have had so many dudes in the last 30 years who always seem to be doing stuff like that.
That's the guy who is going to get to the NBA and stop a Steph Curry.
Oh, there it is.
That's it. That's his strategy.
That's one way to do it. Trip him, hurt his ankles. Those ankles haven't balked in a while.
Are you beginning to think Peyton might come back?
I mean, it seems that way, doesn't it? This is a difficult decision. The idea that you want to end what has defined you, your self-worth, for a long time at the age of 40. None of us really want to do that if we've identified ourselves a certain way, have loved something, and want to have that stripped away. And it feels the longer and longer he waits, even though it's a big decision, that this is something that he may want to continue doing. And I would not blame him if that were so. Nobody would appreciate it if you were 39 years old and Peyton Manning was walking into your office and telling you, hey, you need to stop doing this. You need to retire forever.
All right, now we bring this up because John Elway said he had a long talk with Peyton Manning, and Peyton Manning said that he'd let him know before the time that they had to guarantee that contract. Now, he may be coming back. What I can't figure out is why John Elway's pretending like he might come back to the Denver Broncos. If you asked him to take a pay cut last year to play, why in the world would you want this dude to come back this year? It is over for him. So, hey, Peyton Manning, maybe he's over there grappling with it. I thought football hurt. You're talking about having a hip replacement at some point. Let it go, man.
Peyton, he won't turn his back on the game. Because he can.
Oh, here we go. That's right, because he's so stiff. Yeah, oh, for the love of God. Oh, God. Come on, man. Come on, man. He had a foot injury last year.
Should anyone actually give a blip about the size of Jared Goff hands?
Goff is his name, and I thought he was going to make it the size of something else given the way the show has been going today. No is the short answer to your question. This is the best guy I saw in college football last year, Bomani, at the quarterback position or anywhere. He was doing things at California that looked to me professional. He can clearly play the position. I don't care how big his hands are.
But let's not pretend that that's an irrelevant piece of information. Michael Vick had small hands. If you watch Michael Vick's career, he played like a guy with small hands and fumbled the ball a lot. Bigger hands are better. The ability to grip the ball is better. It's just not the thing that's going to drive whether or not you're a good quarterback. But in all the details that come up, this should be one of them. I would just like to know, we went through Handgate with Teddy Bridgewater 2 years ago. Ryan Tannehill 2 years before that had hands smaller than his, and you never heard about it. We're really weird on when we bring this thing up.
Ryan Tannehill, by the way, this has been reported, has thumbs that look like toes. It's weird. So does Megan Fox, by the way. Just some facts for you.
You know, if big hands matter, you should go in the first round, Bomani.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Hell of a quarterback here.
Wow.
Trust me, this actually sounds better to some of our viewers than you think it does.
Oh.
Coming up next on my son Stevie's show, we talk to Von Miller.
So you gotta come from the ankles and you gotta thrust and it just come up, yeah, like that. All
No.
Yep,
Thank
right in
you.
there. There you go.
Okay,
You got
that's
it.
fine.
Yeah.
I got it. My son Stevie show is brought to you by Land Rover, above and beyond. Joining us at the beach today is Von Miller.
Chicken farmer, sensual dancer, Super Bowl MVP. He's pretty interesting, colorful. Let's talk to him.
Chicken farm?
Von, is it true that your mother was hiding you playing football from your father for like a year when you were a young kid?
Yeah, that's 100% true. My mom, she's mom of the millennium. She always wanted to do for me and my brother, and she always tried to get us whatever we wanted. And it all started out with football. We wanted to play football. My dad didn't want us to play, so she kept our football pads and our football equipment in the back of her Suburban, and we would change on the way to practice, and we would unchange on the way home. So she did that for a whole year until the championship game, where she had to tell my dad because we were in a championship game, so she had to tell him. He was a little bit upset, but, that spiraled into what it is today.
Well, how old were you? Because that's a hard lie for kids to keep up, like not to slip up once about playing football.
My mom, she just did a great job of. I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she manipulated the situation to keep us just talking about football when we were supposed to talk about it. Because she never once just told it. We didn't know what was going on. She never told us like we are hiding this from your dad. We just thought it was regular to change in back of the Suburban.
Can you tell us the story of what happened with you and Kanye at Saturday Night Live? Because you asked for an autograph, you were nervous, he was blowing up on people, you enjoyed the whole thing, right?
He got it up in the glass case at home.
No, give us the impersonation though. A little rough at first. How?
It was rough. I mean, he had a on between, him and Saturday Night Live. It was definitely, rough, and I hate that it happened. But me being a fan, which I'm never a fan. I never go up to guys, and I never ask for autographs or pictures, never ever, because I'm just scared of the. The second part of getting turned down and all that stuff. I just hate to be in those shoes. So I went up to him and I got over that fear. I went up to him, and at first I didn't have my Sharpie. I didn't have my Sharpie on, which I hate. I hate when people come to me to sign autographs and they don't have a Sharpie, and that was me today. But Kim, she was right there. She was great, and she really just made everything happen. She tapped him to. She passed my shoes. Great. I'm a huge Kim Kardashian fan as well
wow.
as Kanye.
So Kim facilitated it while he was seething. He's seething at everybody else, and Kim facilitated it. She made that happen. It doesn't happen if not for her.
Yeah, I honestly don't think it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for her. She was definitely great.
How many words did Kanye speak to you? Number of words that he spoke to you? He wasn't having it, right?
No, he didn't. I don't think he said anything. I don't think he said anything. I don't think he gave me one word. He was looking away, and I had the shoe, and he was just like, he got the shoes on the shoe, and he just passed it back, and I'm like, So I mean, I got to see his like rehearsals, and I got to see how involved he is with his scene, and I really see his point of view. He put so much into the imagery part of his performance. And when you get somebody to tell you it's going to be like this, and then you get ready to perform and it's not, I definitely see where the anger came from. He's a true artist, and he wants everything to be exactly how it should be. Kanye West, he's the only guy that can do that. He's a true artist, and it's a true blessing to be able to see that in person.
We don't get to break much news around here. We're not really that kind of show, but it was reported that an anonymous Bronco was intent on getting his junk on Tom Brady's helmet during the game. And we assumed it was you, and even though it was an anonymous Bronco, we all thought it was you. Can you confirm for us that it was indeed you that was trying to do that throughout the Super Bowl?
First and foremost, there's nothing anonymous about me. You can go to my Instagram. You can check out my Instagram.
So it's
and
not
see
you.
That.
You're going to deny it.
I'm not worried about people knowing that I said this or I'm doing that. It's just that right there. I would love to take. I would love to say that I did that. I would love to, tell the whole world that was me, but it wasn't.
Who was it then?
Well, you need to find out who it was then, because everybody thinks it was you. Oh, okay.
I know who it was, but we were a band of brothers in the locker room.
Right.
And, I take the blame. I ride with my guys, but it wasn't.
So it was Wolf. It was Wolf, right? It was Wolf?
No, it was. No, it wasn't Wolf.
It was Wolf.
Wolf was the same way. If Wolf wanted to do that, he said he was going to do that, right, he would come out and tell you he was doing it.
All right, so we've closed the case. It's DeMarcus. We know it's DeMarcus Ware. Thank you.
Yeah, let's just put it on DeMarcus. It was DeMarcus.
Von Poppy wants a crack at the Super Bowl MVP. Go ahead, Poppy.
Listen, Von, this is a tough question now. I want you to hang in there and give me a straight answer.
All right.
Can you teach me how to do your sexual sack dance?
Oh, there it is.
I can teach you. It's real easy. It's got to come from the ankles. So you gotta come from the ankles, and you gotta thrust.
No.
And just come up, like that.
No.
Yep, right in there. There you go. You got it.
Fine.
Yeah.
I got it.
All right.
Like passing test.
All right, let's go to commercial. Thank you for nothing.
Way to go, Von.
Gracias, Von. Gracias. Mi mama. Get wild. Okay. Freeway. Got the hood on smash. Popping tape. Step on gas and get goes. Freeway. Got the club on lock. Step on stage. Shut it down. Live with a broad. Check for her age. Post up. Find sofa. Circle the block. Call the cops. It is the rock in your area. Post up. Distribute to the block. Freeway. Move the rocks in your area.
Wow.
Highly questionable is broadcast from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game that love to wear lace. Do you question?
You give us topics and events, and we question them.
Do you question whether these players deserve our attention?
His name is Lloyd Waters. He's a rec league player, goes to Georgia Southern University in the booming metropolis of Statesboro, Georgia. What are we doing here?
Oh, I saw this. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
Watch this. Buzzer beater. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that deserves our attention. And that's enough of our attention.
No, the play deserves our attention. I don't know about whether or not the player deserves our attention.
No,
he wears number 31. Like, outside of Reggie Miller, you're not getting a lot of basketball players out here killing the game in prime numbers.
Bomani, you can make the argument that's the greatest shot we've ever seen, couldn't you? No? I feel like you could. I feel like it's a tie for whatever it is that you would choose against
When the
that.
dude in the college game had to pass from 75 feet the other day on Vanderbilt, you just talked about how lucky it was.
Oh,
now
I know
it's the greatest shot you've ever seen.
I know it's lucky. I'm not saying it's the most skilled shot I've ever seen.
He'll make a Steph Curry look like a second-class citizen.
Yes.
That kid, by the time he gets to the NBA, can you imagine making that shot time after time? What defense are you going to use there?
Yeah,
what defense are you going to use there? Where are all the experts? You know?
Yeah, when he gets to the NBA, they're going to tear his ticket in half, and he's going to go sit down.
Do you question whether Pebble is authentically upset?
We about to go out to a gentleman's club or something? Like, what is this?
Pebble?
So we're going to fix this cage a little bit.
Pebble in the
make
vest
it-
or with the feathers?
Get a few corners. Pebble's going to watch and make
How
sure
is
that
it
it's
going
done
to
correctly,
affect?
right, Pebble? Okay, are you going to make sure it's done correctly? First off, we're going to see if we can get a nice fold happening on each side here.
Oh, no. Oh, Pebble is furious. Oh! That's her home, dude! Yeah! Yeah!
We got it, Pebble.
Yeah!
We got it. That's
Whoa, Pebble.
oh. Don't like those cages either, hey? That's what it needs. Another one. These cage production.
Please tell me we can air this like
We made
this
this cage-
because it's a parrot and not us, and it just sounds like what
Made
it's
this
saying.
cage good enough.
Oh, this is fun. Come on, we gotta be able to air this. As is. It's a parrot
Stop
saying.
talking over the parents so I can enjoy the
Right,
profanity.
Pebble? Garbage. Days suck.
That's a mean parrot. But I remember a meaner one.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh, yeah.
Is this meaner than the cursing sailor of a parrot? Oh, I mean, that's pretty mean.
Yeah.
That's violent. Yeah, that's violent.
And the cursing parrot was provoked.
Yeah.
He was trying to soothe that little bag of feathers. Ain't about to be no more music, though.
I love that scene. That videography right there is perfect because you can just imagine that the violinist is now dead.
It's like a Hitchcock movie.
Time to play the game that hopes Leo walks away empty-handed again. See? Oh,
The
no.
Revenant wasn't that good. You tell us what to watch on TV tonight. We'd say if we're intrigued or not.
On ESPN tonight, Grizzlies and Lakers.
No, thank you very much. But we will make fun of Lance Stevenson. Lance Stevenson is with the Grizzlies now, and he had a play the other day. It's pretty uproariously funny. Now, if Steph had done this, we would have enjoyed it because at the end it would have gone in. But look at this. You got Lance. Oh, Lance. If we do that again in slow motion, you see, look at the handle. All four Lakers trying to get the ball. Excellent work. And there's where it comes apart, right there at the end. Bomani, yeah, no.
The other Grizzlies asked them to keep that dude on the team. I just want to know, who does Brandon Wright hang out with on the roster?
Vamos, papi.
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. Even though the Lakers, they have lost 7 in a row, Tonight is going to be a different game. Tonight is going to be a different game. Kobe can't wait to get back into the court now tonight. And on top of that, Swaggy P is also, real peace because they have lost 7 straight. So now you're going to see what the Lakers are made of. Tonight is going to be a big night for the Lakers.
Who here thinks that Swaggy P has any idea how many games in a row that team has lost?
Earlier during the week, I gave you Xavier over Villanova. Tonight, I give you the Lakers over the Grizzlies.
All right, my father giving away money here. Free money for you.
Put it in the bank.
Put it, what? Put it in the bank. My father's word? My father's prediction?
Papi has spoken.
All right, great.
Saturday on TLC, Sex Sent Me to the ER.
Oh, this show. I mean, come on, man. All of a sudden, a spatula's in a place it's not supposed to be. What do we got here?
I don't know what made me do it, but I started doing a striptease in the dark. Thinking that my wife is going to enjoy this.
He was making all this noise, and then all of a sudden, it got quiet. So I reached over to grab my lighter, I was just gonna flick it one time, just to get a little bit of light in the room, just so I could quickly look to see where he was. When I clicked the lighter, the next thing I know, I just saw a whoosh of flame right in front of me. And I heard my husband go,
I was shocked. And I smelled blood burning.
That reenactment was magical. The actors who had to reenact it, I'm sure that they went to thespian school, and that's where they thought their career would end up. Bomani, are you intrigued?
All those years she asked her to take care of that, he wasn't trying to listen. One flick of the lighter and her work was done.
Manscaping. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued, but that will never happen to me because I'm wax.
Oh, God. Wow, what an unpleasant way to send you into the weekend. Dear God.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
We're still scarred. Look at our faces, like still horrified by how the show ended. We'll talk to you on Monday.
I think I'll be back on Lunas.
Woo!
Well, you gotta be ready for South Beach.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
no.
Yeah.
You out there wearing them Fruit of the Looms like the cats from Europe.
Speedo.
Fruit of the Loom, speed on the whole bowl of waxes.